Is going on, everyone's. We here and we back with another episode of
Is My Point Valid?
Yes, indeed. I am yours truly, Brandon D.
And I am Camille A. Stalker.
And the topic for today is going to be,
oh my gosh, kill a gringo.
Say, I came across a video, and if y'all think the liberals in the United States are wild, I didn't even know there was a liberal Mexican. I didn't know they were that extreme over there when it comes to liberalism. But we came across a video and they are showing their true colors. They are calling for the death of white people. They don't want white people in Mexico City anymore. They say they running up the rent and all of that there. And it's crazy because I almost think this is spite. Like in America, we're calling for deportation. In Mexico, they're calling for assassination. So we're gonna watch the video, watch these boys. A lot of it is in Spanish, but I think the subtitles are. I think they were, but yeah, they going wild. So we're gonna see what they talking about, and yeah, let's check it out.
Gente que viene de otros países, en su mayoría extranjeros, a querer imponer su cultura, sus precios y desplazar a los
¡Que le gringo!
mexicanos, a los nativos de estas tierras.
Vengo porque la gentrificación solo es un paso más a la colonización, a los despojos y a que exploten nuestros recursos.
Anticapitalista, antipatriarcal, anticlasista, proletaria.
En 5 años las rentas han subido 47%. Eso es algo violento para la población local. Nosotros nos estamos debatiendo entre pagar la luz, pagar el agua o comer. Entonces, por supuesto que preferimos comer.
Aunque aún tenga el sueño de querer un departamento donde vivir sola, pues realmente va a ser difícil. Por los precios.
Now, I ain't no economist or anything like that, but I seriously doubt that gringos are driving up y'all rent. What you got over here?
I don't know, because it said white Mexican population. It don't say, I put in how many white people in Mexico. It says estimates of the white Mexican population vary. So they're Mexican.
Y'all mad at the white Mexicans? That man great. Oh. Man, this is propaganda at its finest.
Because, hold on, whoa. Okay, if you think about American history and Mexicans, some of them would label themselves as white. Right. They wouldn't put, like, you have to check the box if you black American, all that. They would label themselves as white because they benefited from, I guess, being white on paper. But,
I don't think it said Mexican on the paper.
Because I don't see anything about...
We're going to watch the gringos again.
Okay.
Let's go gringo. I mean, not the gringo. We're going to watch the Mexicans again. They yelling at these people. Anti-gentrification march. They are yelling at tourists as they trying to do what they doing.
Okay, so this is just an AI overview. If you put this in, I put how many Americans live in Mexico. Approximately 1.6 million Americans live in Mexico. This makes Mexico the country with the largest numbers of American expatriates. The number has surged in recent years with a 70% increase in Americans living in Mexico between 2019 and 2022. City. But Several factors contribute to this migration, including a lower cost of living, beautiful scenery, and a vibrant culture. The lower cost of living, particularly in comparison to the United States, is a major draw for retirees and those seeking a more affordable lifestyle.
So y'all saying that they raising the rent, but y'all just poor.
What did you ask me to look at?
Mexico City.
It's not available. It's just estimated that 1.6 U.S. citizens live in Mexico overall. 5,000.
Man, y'all lie too much.
5,000 people.
5,000 white
Messing up
gringos.
There are
In a
gentrification.
city. How many people live in Mexico City? What's the population of Mexico City? Now remember, 5,000 of them is white.
The population of Mexico City is 9.2 million. Well, that was in 2020.
So it's more now. And y'all talking about 5,000 gringos is raising y'all rent? Yeah, I need to look at y'all government. That's what's doing it to y'all. It ain't the Americans. Y'all tripping.
Because it's not, that's 5,000 versus how many illegal immigrants. They're not even just coming from Mexico. So we can't even, to be fair, you can't even use that. They're coming from everywhere. So, I mean, that's crazy. People lie.
The Mexican news ain't telling you the truth. American news ain't telling you the truth. And you know you can't rely on any of them other countries.
And then so they're destroying property.
Their own stuff.
And all I saw was one.
I seen one gringo.
That's all I saw. One. And I heard.
Viene de otros países, en su mayoría extranjeros, a querer imponer su cultura, sus precios y desplazar a los mexicanos, a los nativos de estas tierras.
Vengo porque la gentrificación solo es un paso más a la colonización.
I'm here because gentrification is one more step towards colonization.
If people are coming to your country and taking on your what you do in your city, that's not colonizing.
They're helping your economy, you found.
A los despojos y a que exploten nuestros recursos.
They out there, it's just like when you ask the liberals here.
So Airbnb. So these Airbnbs are for tourists then, right?
Not citizens of.
Like they're coming to visit
and
your
city.
Tourists. Right.
Tourism.
And I can see if somebody's being disrespectful, but if they're coming and putting their money into your city, then that
Demonstrators
helps.
Spoke out against wealthy digital nomads driving up prices. I think this is another one of those worthless liberals. It
says gentrification on that white sign back there. Gentrification equals displaces low income resident.
Y'all want socialism, don't y'all?
What type of country is Mexico?
A dumb one. Gringos go home. Particularly Americans who stay in Mexico for 180 days without a visa. What about y'all that been here 20 years? Without nothing. Stop playing game. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is a bunch of foolishness. Once again, I don't know what they fighting for. It say they I don't know. But
their democracy? Okay, that's fine. I guess we just proved what they were saying, because it's not a lot of people that are,
they lying. Just like most people want people to believe something that ain't true, they gonna lie. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And like always, it's love, peace, and soul.
Bye.
Like Soul Train, baby.
My word.